Hello there everyone, this is Vagrant and welcome back to Animal Crossing New Horizons. It is just past midday, there's no news because there's never any news. Have you ever peeled some fruit and managed to keep the whole peel connected? I have, Isabella. It is a feeling next to godliness. It's the best piece of news she's ever given me. Every time I see that little glass next to her, which I'm assuming is meant to be iced tea by the way, it makes me incredibly thirsty. Right, let's check our mail for today. It's a beautiful new morning. I have been busy since yesterday. We have stuff from Label, our Taylor tickets, and I went and ordered more lampposts. 5 more lampposts. All my Nook miles now go on lampposts. Streetlights, I guess. Do people in America not say lampposts? Is it always streetlight? Or is it an Animal Crossing thing? I don't know. Anyways. Right, with all that done, I think I'm going to cut a lot of that out because I did spend about half of that sneezing, so got to bought a couple of things. Nothing too exciting today. Got a nice sofa, which is actually the best thing. Amazing. With all that said and done, you'll see there's some trees, by the way, that I planted. I decided I want more normal trees than non... Not that cedar trees aren't normal, don't get me wrong, cedar tree, but I wanted more of the standard trees, basically, so I got some of those. I have planted more cedars as well, so just so we can use them for various things. Anyways, I will show you what I've been working on, and we also need to go get our clothing items out, and we need to find a book. So here we are. There you go. I mean, that's it right there, basically. Who's that? Say hi to Grizzly. Yeah, I changed things up quite a lot, so I've put in the lampposts over here by the staircase. Redecorate this area slightly, move this path 1 block to the right, as was recommended to me by my friend, and if we hop up here you'll see, well, basically the river was here and now the river is not here anymore. There's 2 reasons I did this. The first is I think that just looks quite nice in general. I think this whole area looks really cool. Cool in a homely kind of way. Fauna! How you doing, love? Oh, I can't give you anything right now. I'll be back later. And I just really like how I just think that looks great. This whole area makes me very happy. Anyways, we head up, and so the river now starts over here instead. I might put something here to signify, but I think it looks okay just like that. And the river's going to go right up here to the top and connect up to the mountains, blah, 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 blah. There's 2 reasons to do this. The first is the river was a pain. The game does not handle diagonals very well. Not only can you not put the fence on a diagonal, remember our hedges were like this, and looking a bit weird. Not only does the game not handle that very well, but the pathing doesn't handle diagonals very well either, and it was just causing problems more than anything else. It wasn't looking good. I also wanted to block off the view off this left-hand side, off the dig area, a little bit. There had to be something between the dig site and the housing area, otherwise it would have looked odd. So if we put the land in there, then it makes more sense to kind of split the river up anyway. That's my thought. Now obviously this whole area needs decoration, blah 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 blah, you know, I don't even like this bit here, I don't like how this looks, but the point is, it's in, and so is our new house over here as well. There we go. So we'll work on that today. We're going to move the river up, we're going to put the bridge in, and we're going to put in the second house, which I'm tempted, as an aside, to put over here. We weren't going to do this, we weren't going to have it here, and I think the only reason was because the river was cutting around here, and it was leaving less room for the house. But I think we can now have 2 houses on this sort of, this axis, basically. I think we're going to do that. Okay, so I think we need to push the river up a little bit, so that means we have to get rid of some of these flowers. And just dig some random ass holes for the hell of it. I'm wondering if this is quicker, so you press X on a hole and it gets rid of the hole, okay? If you save and quit, and then re-log into the game, it will actually get rid of every hole. Every time you log onto the game, it gets rid of the holes in the ground. There's no way that's quicker, right? Yeah, there's no way that's quicker. Get rid of this nonsense. I'm excited about this, yeah. Gonna have 1 more house, so we've got a house there, we've got a house here, and then Roald will actually be our final villager, so we can maybe give him something in terms of the housing. He'll be our final villager. Maybe we can give him something a little bit different, you know? His house will be in the same place as everyone else's, but we can do a little bit more of the design because... Oh, because, we can do anything. I also need more weeds. I've basically run out of weed. Just gonna plant some stuff. That worked out better than I expected. Some flowers lying around. I don't really like getting rid of them, so I tend to want to try to find a use for them. You can always move them in the future. Buck! I have a thing for you, Buck. Bucky boy. Oh no, it's telling Fawn how to work out. Aw, Fawn, you're always working out. So much fun. Sounds like a Dalek. Oh, Buck, don't pressure her. I've never been the athlete type. She says wearing an athletic jacket. Squats are the best workout, basically. He's gonna say 1,000 or something, isn't he? Aww, it's wholesome. I love my villagers. I got you a thing, Buck. It's a book. Ha! Ha! Sorry. Okay, it looks like Fauna's, I don't know what it looks like she's doing, but it looks like something odd. So that was way funnier in my head than it had any right to be. Oh god, okay. Mesh cap. Yeah, it's not bad. Cheers, Buck. Okay, so anyways, back to work. So we are going to move the river up a little bit, because I want to put the bridge in. I don't want the bridge to be... There's no point having the bridge right down at the bottom, because there's already a path there, so the river needs to be further up before we can do so. My theory, by the way, for those curious, is my character is kind of like Indiana Jones, but when he's still a professor, because Indiana Jones looks kind of hella nerdy at the start. I mean, he kind of pulls it off. It's Harrison Ford, obviously, he looks great. Harrison, I love you. But the point is, he does start off in, you know, pretty nerdy mode. So, yeah, my guy's an explorer, an adventurer, but he's also a professor, and he needs to suit up every now and again for his students. Or Argyle, or as the case may be. Maybe tweed up like a proper professor. Oh yeah, another thing I did. I was actually quite busy. And notice I moved the river. It was... I did actually do it to the whole thing, even when it was coming down here. I moved it up by one space, and then left one space, because I wanted enough room to put the fencing here and here. I still want it so that they would fall in the river, basically. I know, I'm a big softie. Even that feels quite early. Where do I want it in relation to the house? I guess he is fine, right? I might put it up by one. I'm going to go up by one more. There is another house there. We have to be careful about this. Very... Come on, what are you doing? Very careful. It's serious work. Let's see what that looks like. Where's my... There it is. You can put it there. And then we'll put the next one in the exact same spot behind the next set of houses. I think. Okay. Another reason we had to extend this out by one is because otherwise this would cut into the path. And that would be bad. Hello, good friend. Every time Lloyd gets me, every time. There are like minor spoilers here for the future of Animal Crossing, so if you don't want to hear them, you can mute your video for about 30 seconds. Okay, so in the past game, this is what I've heard, I never played it. There are things called gyroids. Lloyd is a gyroid, Coco is a gyroid. Like these earthy statue things. And you can actually dig them up, kind of like fossils. And there was like a specific building as far as... Oh no, there wasn't. You could collect them, put them all in your room. There is a... Graham, what on earth are you doing? Is this even your house? Ah, big flirt. Is this your house? No, this is not your house. You're being very strange right now. There's a thing coming to Animal Crossing, as far as I know, like a data mined building. It's going to be like a gyroid extension to the museum where you'll be able to store and donate gyroids, kind of like with the fossils and like with everything else. It's going to be cool. Anywho, right, so the next challenge is trying to get another house in on the left. Oh, I need to think of... Oh, wait, no, how's that ever going to work? There's no room. What am I on about? It would have to cut into the mountain. Yeah, no, that doesn't work, does it? This is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... 5 or so spaces to the left, and I think I've got 3. Okay, that can't work. Okay, so the next house does have to go over here. Ooh, this is gonna get a little bit finicky, I think. Right. Okay, right, I just want to... Go away, fly. I just want to mark out where this house is going to be, and then we can work from there. So, the back of the house is... Right, it's that one, isn't it? That's the actual back, yeah? Yeah. So we're going to go along in a line from here, just roughly like that. Make sure we're in the right spot. So this marks the back of the house. Okay. I suppose it... Oh, yeah. This is going to be a problem as well. Oh, right, okay. We have much less room than I thought. I also have to move the gnomes, which is very upsetting for me. I have had a thought, though, about what to do with the gnomes. I realised I wanted to mix things up a little bit more. There's not enough on the island that scream. That's even original. So, you know, we've got the haunted campsite. I've decided it's because of the gnomes. I decided the gnomes are the murderers in the haunted campsite. And we're gonna... Like, I've seen a lot of people do, like, demonic summoning stuff with gnomes, but I want mine to be, you know, just regular old murderous gnomes. Kind of like in Goosebumps. And... Nope, didn't mean to do that. So... We're gonna have, like... I don't know how I'm gonna do that yet, but there's gonna be gnomes and there's gonna be blood, is the idea. that's about the whole idea so far. It feels so much better with a clean inventory. Declutter your mind. It's like that last says. What's that last called? I want to say Yoko Ono, but it's definitely not Yoko Ono. It's Marie Kondo. You can see how I said that. It's close, you know. Now the house starts... Well, the fencing to the house starts one... Right, is this... Right, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, at least... To the right. Wait, I can actually count it. Let's just count it. It's easier. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. It is a 6. 5, 6. Okay. I'm actually learning French right now. So it's 6 from here, from this point right here. So 1, 2, 3. We're in trouble here. 1, 2, 3, 4. It goes to. Oh no. Okay, no, this is okay. This is okay. It can be one smaller. Because it doesn't have to be a fence on the left-hand side, because we're going to have the cliff there instead. I might have to move some stuff around. I can't believe I didn't think about this. There's always less room than I think there is. Every bloody time. Yeah. 1. That's where the house should be. Right there. Yeah? I think so. Yeah. No, that doesn't even... Oh my god, right. Let me just put the house in and see what this is. This is an actual issue I've got right here. That's where the house has to be. One up than that is where the house has to be. How's that ever going to work? Frick. That's where it should be. Because that gap there, this is for the fence to the side of the path. So yeah, it should be there. I'm just trying to think if I'm going to be able to finagle the... This is so annoying. Am I going to be able to finagle the... Maybe it doesn't have to be symmetrical. Maybe we can think of a different way to do this. I think it'll upset me though. I do. At least after this one, it won't be a problem anymore. God damn it. What if we do a 1-1-3? As in, it'll be Twiggy's house, Hopper's house, Grizzly's house is higher up than those even, you know, on the next level. And then rolled... Wait, what? No, how's that? Oh, it'll be a 1-1. Yeah. So Grizzly, Rolled, and Pudge would all live sort of at the top of C6 in like a line. Probably with Rolled in the middle and a little bit higher to give it more room underneath it. So like a C that's fallen over, basically. Oh god, I don't know. I just need to think. As dangerous as that sounds, I know. I actually don't know what to do here. I mean, this is probably doable. I'd have to dig in though. That's the problem. I don't want to dig into there. I think I need to change this. I think this row here needs to not have housing. Which means I need to get rid of all this stuff and start prepping that bit. It means I can block this off entirely and not worry about it. We can do some little things around here, maybe like little carts and stuff. It doesn't have to be empty. I think it's going to be a 1-1-3 in terms of the layout. I don't think I've got an alternative. Not a good one, anyway. I'm going to... Right, so I'm going to leave the housing kit for today. Which is blasphemous, I know, I hate doing it. But I don't think I've got a better idea. I'm going to let you guys help me out with this one. So please help me out. You know, if you've got any ideas, any suggestions, hit me up in the comment section down below. Or, you know, Twitter or whatever. And let me know what you think we should do. My plan right now is to do a 1-1-3. So, house there, and then you'll go further up again. And then it's going to go up, I think. I think I've probably got a spare ramp to do it. So it's going to go upwards somehow. And then on the next tier, we'll have our last 3 houses. Is it going to go upwards? I didn't think about that one. Maybe not. We'll see. Either way, there's going to be hella terraforming involved. Because this whole area needs to go or be modified. How many ramps do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 at the moment. I want 1 for reds, that's 6. I've got 2 ramps that I'm not currently using. And I don't necessarily have plans for. I'd like to use 1 around my house, so that would be 7. So we could put 1 ramp in to go onto the 3rd tier for those next 3 houses. The only problem is you wouldn't be able to have one that takes you back down, basically. Although I'm not that unhappy if we get rid of the ramp in the dig site. I think we can do a tier 3 one, yeah. I think that's okay. And then maybe my ramp behind the house can connect to that one. So you could then, from tier 3, where Rolled and Grizzly and Pudge live, you could then wrap around to the house and get down that way if you wanted to. We could do that. Yeah, okay. Okay, I think I'm happy with that plan. I don't know what it's going to look like yet. The plan is very loose, but there is something around a plan. You see, I've got this little lag spike here. This is the only problem with OBS. My FPS is dropped. Yeah, it's nuts. There's no reason I should have FPS lag. I'm streaming. I'm not streaming. I'm using a plugin thing. I highly doubt my Switch is lagging this badly. What's going on? I'm just going to plant these. I just need to get rid of them. Apparently I had to walk to the other side of the island to do so. Yeah, we're okay now. Oh, we need to go get our clothing out. Hello, Cheeky. Okay, yeah, I think that's the plan. And I do have an idea for what I want it to look like. It's going to go very high up. I don't think it's going to be the same... It is. Okay, never mind. You'll see what I mean tomorrow. I will hop on later today and... I have to do it all today. I have to, otherwise I won't be able to move the houses. I'd like to actually get Grizzly's house moved, ready for tomorrow's video. Because then we can get started on the one after that as well. I think I'm going to have to move the bridge. The problem is I was going to put the bridge in the same place relative to each house, so the next bridge would go just higher than that bridge. No, maybe that's okay. Oh my god, life is confusing. It's not necessarily pain, but it's confusing. Alright. I've got to stop getting the same things for Fauna and Hornsby. It's very confusing. So which one's this? That is Fauna's. And we'll go down some fossils to... You know, I'll tell you what, we'll just grab all the fossils, because we're going to go anyway to the museum. We might as well see if we get anything new. There isn't many of them, and it's kind of depressing when you don't get anything new, and I would be surprised if we get anything new from this set, so... But I guess we'll see. I will say I haven't been very consistent. There is 4 a day you can get. And there's no way I've consistently done that. Not even close. But until then, we've got so much work to do today, right? Because we need to work on this whole house here. It's not been done yet. Definitely cutting out the start of the video. I think that's how it's going to be. If I feel like it's a busy day with lots to do. Lloyd! If it's a busy day, which I feel has lots and lots to do, then we'll cut out the shopping stuff at the start. I don't want the videos to be, you know, an hour and 20 minutes long or anything like that. And this probably will be. Hush, get out of the way. Okay, yeah. What was I saying? I don't know. Get rid of all this. I don't know what we're going to do for this house. Nothing particularly special. It's probably going to look very similar to Twig's. That's okay. Actually, it's probably going to look identical to Twiggy's. I do want uniformity in general with the layout, because I think that's what a neighborhood would look like, right? In general, it would be uniform. But then each person would make the garden their own. And you'd have some houses that are slightly nicer, some houses that are slightly more expensive. There is variety within the neighborhood, but there's always clusters of similarly laid out houses, basically. Ah. I don't know what I'm going to do here. There's going to be something along here. I think like a little stall, maybe like a farmer's market or something. Might be kind of cool. And maybe we'll get rid of the one at the orchard and put something else there. And then do like a proper farmer's market here. We also need to block this whole thing off. Lots to do, lots to see. I might do that now. I just want to do it just so I'm not tempted to build anything here, you know? So what we need to do is just... I mean, we might thicken it up later, change the shape, blah, blah, blah. But for now, all I want to do is put like an edge around this, like a little border around the dino bit. Yeah, I was never going to get a house here. I just thought I had more room, I guess. But I didn't. I always do. I always think I have more room. I never have any. There you go. So you can see it, but it's not linked, which I like. I didn't want them linked together. It's nice. Yeah, I like that. It's a really good view of it. It looks great, but yeah, cool. I have hiccups. Okay, so I want to get this exactly the same. So let's whip out our wood, which means... Okay, let me just see what we can do here. Okay, so that's up to the front of the fence. And then it goes down by... Two? Can I go like... Yeah, okay. Is it 2? Yeah, and there's a gap, and then there's another 2. It's always harder to tell than you think it will be. It joins straight in. That's interesting. Do we do a shared fence? Or do we double up on the hedge? I kind of want to see what does doubling up look like? Or maybe we can double up on the sides and then do something else for the rest of it. I like the idea that they have a shared fence though, and maybe, you know, Twiggy would go to the back garden and she'd be hanging around there having a drink, or, you know, okay, there's not really much room there, but she'd be cleaning the back windows or something like that. And Thingy, Grizzly's out for his morning walk in his garden, he leans over the fence and they talk. I'm imagining Home Improvement, basically. Wait, have I got... Oh yeah, I need to go one more. Oh yikes, that's going to be a tight fit. Just about made it. Okay, no, this is fine. This is fine. There will be more room. I am going to move the water back at some point. Well, I say at some point today, basically. There we go. Little cliffside. I think that's one reason I wanted to use the slightly rougher materials as well in the flooring. Oh, okay, no, it's fine. It's fine. We can fix that. We're gonna have to go make a cliff down there at the bottom and then put the fence back in. I don't think there's a better way to do that. Oh right, yeah, no. Because this is the same size, right? Yeah. So what? I mean, what does it look like if I do a double? Does it look okay? Looks a little weird. Maybe it's okay. Might think about that one. We can always put something else there as well. It wouldn't be a big deal. Why are you in her garden? Graham! You big weirdo. I don't mind that. I'd love it if it was a triple rather than a double. And then we could put like a lamppost in the gap. That'd be really nice. We'll put lampposts here though, on the side of the bridge. Okay, so we just need to do the path. Then diagonal. Have I done this right? Yeah, it looks the same. Right? Yeah. Okay. And again, I think we're going to put trees up here. It's the theme, and it gives it that slightly... I kind of want to theme this after a mountain, I guess, a little bit. So maybe we'll mix up the hedgerows a little bit more to kind of lend itself to that. Maybe we'll put some stones in every now and again. You know, we're going to make more stones, and maybe I'll change the pathing on the fencing on the right as well. Just basically lean into the look of the area, I guess. Anywho, that's lower right. And upper left. I love these little stones. These are the only thing I'm not willing to get rid of. Everything else is like, well. Right, we need a tree. Oh, look at that. Trees. Okay, let's nom some fruit. I'm just going to give them one tree. We've already got 2 trees in the other one. I don't think we'll ever get 3 trees in one of these houses. I'd guess. So we'll just do 1 for this one. Just to separate it a little bit. And tell you what, you can have some blimmin' bushes. Why not? No one else has bushes. Get to be special. And then let's go for some white and some yellow. And I'd love to put some weeds down, but I don't have any. We're going to have to go on another Nook Miles trip at some point. So I want to make sure the tree is not in the exact same position as any of these trees. So let's do it 3 spots along. There. Or there, I guess maybe. Not sure I like that. It's right in front of the house. I mean, I knew it was. I put it there. But, okay, we're going to do it on the right instead. But even with this. It's going to be 1 down from the one they've got. It's important! I can feel the judging happening. I wonder what my playtime is for Animal Crossing. Curious, actually. I never thought about that. I know people with like 500 hours on the game or something nuts. And I don't think mine's ever that high. Because on average, I only play... Like, I played loads at the start, but I probably only play like an hour a day now. You know, I don't play that much outside of the videos, so... I imagine mine's quite a lot lower. I'd be surprised if it breaches... It's not where I wanted that. I'd be surprised if it breaches 300. Then again, Beth was playing it as well quite a lot at the start, so maybe it does. There we go. Right. A couple of flowers. Okay. Cool. It needs some weeds and maybe like a little garden light, but yeah, I'm pretty happy with all this. Okay. Alright, Pash, calm down. What else did I have to do? I think that's it, right? I think? Oh no, museum. We're going to go to the museum and then we're done. I obviously need to do some terraforming and some work on my own time. I will tell you I am not... Oh, wait. This is slow to get back to the museum, isn't it? Yeah, it's pretty slow. Is this way quicker? Maybe? No, there's no way this way's quicker. Although, it is worth noting, all this land on the right will not be there eventually. It's funny, we've spent so much time on this and I feel like things are coming along really well. Hello, buddy! But he's wearing his little cap I gave him. But there is so much left to do. So very, very much. I did not want to chat. It's a jacket thingy. Enjoy. You big cutie. It blends really well with the cap as well. Give me your blimmin' thing! Crumble, crumble. Maybe this isn't the right place for the ramp down to the museum. Maybe linking it with the housing estate makes more sense, because I think that ramp is already... It's not saving you that much of a run, is it, really? I think compared to the housing estate, if we could have the ramp in like the top right instead, that would save a lot more time. It's interesting. I really hope they give us more than... Even 10 ramps would change my life compared to 8. It really would. It would be such a big deal. Come on, Blathers, be good to me, kid. Yeah. No, we're not doing the stamp rally. Okay, come on. Imagine he gives me one new one and it's one of these already. So I've got Spinal Skull, Triceratops, and Archaeopteryx. Please don't give me any of those, Blathers. That would upset me. Come on. Yay! Just one new one every time is enough. We'll get there eventually. So, assuming that is a new one and not one of the 3 that I already had, that means we should have 4 at least. What is it? Life is pain. I wonder if there's any system in play to determine whether you get new fossils or not. And to that extent... What am I looking for? Someone needed something. Maybe Bracky, wasn't it? Yeah. I've got like a whole Diplodocus here. Whether it makes more sense to donate before you assess. I don't think that's true. I've seen people donate, you know, like, assess like 20 items and all of them were replicas. He just makes me so happy every time. It looks like a delivery driver. With his little baggie. Right. We're getting there, folks. We're getting there. We're getting there. Okay, yeah, I think we're done. I'm running out of things to take thumbnail photos for. Like, we've been working on the same set of buildings in the same area for such a long time. But it is worth mentioning, there is only 3 or so days left of this, and then we should be done with the general thing. Maybe 4, so we can do something over here as well. And then we're done with the residential area. By far our biggest project that's going to take up basically the entire right-hand side of the map by the end. Already does. Takes up half of the right-hand side. Yeah, I don't think I've got anything else to add. I don't want that path. That path to the residentials annoy me. It's too straight. I kind of want it. I want to put a little kink in it, you know. Love a little kink. Okay. Okay, I'm going to take a photo with Lloyd. That's what we're going to do. It's going to be our selfie for the day. I don't know what to call the videos. We're doing the same thing every single day. How do I make this video any different than any of the other videos, you know? We're just building houses. It's fun, I'm enjoying it, don't get me wrong. I'm not complaining about that. Maybe I'll take a photo of Gray being weird. Graham, come here. Graham! 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 No. Wrong. Okay, alright, whatever. I'll figure something out. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you lovely folks next time when there should be a lot of change. I'll have brought the path up. The river's going to go up to here. And then we're going to have like a big water feature going across the back. And then there's going to be a ramp somewhere. And another bridge somewhere. It all requires planning. Which is very spooky, I think you'll all agree. But, we'll see how it goes. Until then, thank you for joining me. Cheers, much love as always. Bye-bye.